Production routing on the Leigh FMT Pro. The FMT Pro is ideally suited for production routing and can speed up the process considerably. When routing multiple workpieces, it's only necessary to mark and sight one tenon and one mortise board. The FMT Pro is designed in such a way that once the initial setup is done and the first tenon board is routed, the router can remain on the jig, and the sight is then only used as a tenon stop to route any subsequent identical unmarked tenons. Simply bring the board up to touch the sight and clamp it in place. Retract the sight and repeat the procedure to route any number of matching tenons. If you forget to retract the sight, the sub-base will push it safely out of the way. Routing multiple mortises can be sped up by attaching shop-made outrigger beams with the included outrigger bars. The table and clamps are set for routing the first mortise position. Then the right mortise on one mortise board is sighted and clamped in place. A stop block is clamped on the outrigger. Route the mortise. The router, with the plunge raised, can remain on the table. Remove the mortise board. Then insert the next mortise board, positioning it against the stop block. Clamp it in place and route the mortise. Repeat this procedure to route the mortise on any remaining mortise boards. Then repeat the setup and routing procedure on the right side of the jig to route all of the other mortises. Once again, the router can remain on the jig table. Multiple mortises in ladder type construction can be rapidly routed by placing mortise location marks on the outrigger beams. After the first mortise is sighted and routed, line the board end up with the first mark on the outrigger beam and route the next mortise. Without removing the router, loosen the clamps and slide the mortise board to the next mark on the outrigger beam. Clamp and route and repeat along the length of the mortise workpiece. Repeat the procedure on any remaining mortise boards. Production routing efficiency and speed can benefit considerably by using a single guide and different size bits to route the mortise and tenon. For example, routing a tenon using a 3/8 by 1 inch guide and a 1/2 inch bit will produce a 1/4 by 7/8 inch tenon. Using that same 3/8 by 1 inch guide and a 1/4 inch bit to route the mortise will produce the matching 1/4 by 7/8 inch mortise. It's also much more efficient to route small tenons with a larger bit when doing production routing. Production routing of mortise and tenon joints has never been easier than with the Leigh FMT Pro. For more information on the FMT Pro, visit leighjigs.com. All Leigh products carry a full 5-year warranty. Leigh products are available worldwide through our network of dealers and distributors.